The United Nations Security Council adopted a U.S. drafted resolution supporting a ceasefire plan in Gaza. The text, passed with 14 votes in favour, welcomes the truce and hostage release proposal announced on May 31st by President Joe Biden. The resolution says Israel has accepted the truce plan and calls upon Hamas to also accept it.
Resolution has been adopted.
The United Nations Security Council backed a plan on Monday for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in the Gaza Strip. It's the plan U.S. President Joe Biden outlined on May 31st, aimed at ending the 8-month-long war. Monday's resolution welcomes that proposal, says Israel has accepted the deal, and calls on Hamas to agree to it.
Will those in favor of the draft resolution please raise their hand?
14 Security Council members voted in favor.
Abstentions?
Russia abstained. Its ambassador asked what Israel had specifically agreed to. Hamas welcomed the adoption of the U.S. drafted resolution. In a statement, the militant group said it's ready to cooperate with mediators over implementing the plan's principles.
It's time for this war to end.
The resolution supports a 3-phase ceasefire plan laid out by Biden, which he described as an Israeli initiative. Negotiators from the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar have been trying to hash out a ceasefire for months. Hamas says it wants a permanent end to the war in Gaza, an Israeli withdrawal from the enclave of 2.3 million people. Israel is retaliating against Hamas, which rules Gaza, over the October 7th attack by its militants. More than 1,200 people were killed and over 250 taken hostage, according to Israeli tallies. More than 37,000 Palestinians have been killed in the Israeli assault, according to Gaza health authorities.
Here at the United Nations, the Security Council voted in favor of a U.S. proposed ceasefire plan between Israel and Gaza, with 14 out of 15 members supporting the resolution. The plan has 3 phases: a short-term ceasefire and hostage or prisoner swap, a permanent end to hostilities and withdrawal of Israeli forces, and a long-term reconstruction plan for Gaza. While Israel has accepted the proposal, Hamas is still reviewing it, and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has expressed reservations since Hamas has rejected multiple ceasefire deals. The U.S. had previously vetoed similar ceasefire resolutions. The unanimous support from the Security Council, with the exception of Russia's abstention, highlights the growing international pressure to end this conflict and find a lasting peace solution. Perhaps easier said than done, and of course, ultimately, the devil will be in the detail. As the UN Security Council was voting here on Monday, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrived in Israel. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.